How well does this come through? No, isn't that lovely?
Most lovely.
Hello, everyone. Yes. Welcome back to Supreme Leader Radio, hosted by yours truly, Bombo Crusty, and of course, our new host, Hippo.
Yes.
Say hi, Hippo.
Hello, citizens of Chernarus.
Yes. So, tonight we'll have some special segments. We, are, of course, expanding the program, as you have probably heard. But at first, we'll start with the standard news. What has been happening recently, Hippo?
Well, I've got a couple interesting tidbits, Bombo. Yesterday, as you know, you were there. A couple of us from the DPRB, we went down to Mogalevka, where the welfare boys and the gardener, they were very nice. They hosted a little event, and market type thing for everyone, and in true DRB fashion, we showed up and infected the entire town. It was pretty impressive.
Got chased in by a horde of zombies, and they killed them all, and then we gave everyone a disease during a drugged-up rave, which is where we showed up. I personally took many drugs. So many.
I don't remember the second half of the night after they locked me in the jail cell.
Oh, that's another interesting thing, but yes.
I was arrested for biological warfare, and then I blacked out.
I managed to escape by hiding in a shed, literally around the back, and people just kind of walked by and didn't realize I was in there.
I will say this. So. The Mogalevka Police Department is seriously lacking. Bombo was quite literally hiding in a shed 2 feet from me the entire time.
And the door was open, by the way. I wasn't the door wasn't locked or anything. It was open. They opened the door, looked inside, but did see me in the corner, I guess, and then walked away.
Yeah. So maybe we should be nice and donate to them so they can train their police force better.
Hopefully this event has given them some donation funds that could help them fund their lacking police department, but their party department, that's on another level. Trust me.
That might explain it. That's where all the tax dollars went, I think, right to the party department.
Yeah. I mean, it might have even been the drugs, but I swear, somewhere in between that blur, I managed to convert a bunch of SRM to Supremology or something.
That's
wacky
true.
Stuff.
One of our listeners, I believe, Mr. J from Severograd, a fine SRM soldier, has recently converted to Supremology after speaking with Minister Bombo for a long time yesterday.
I think there's photos out there somewhere. Who knows?
Of me. I got plenty of photo evidence.
And again, I just want to let you all know I was high that whole time. So many drugs.
We all were, Bombo. I think they forced it on us as soon as we came in. They said, you need to take these drugs before you can come inside.
You need to. That's how you get entry, I guess. I don't know. Wacky.
They were claiming that it was just medicine to help us because, of course, as we've said, we were very sick. But I think it's some Western propaganda, quite honestly.
Yeah. I got basically every pill. And, if the world was a pharmacy, I got all of it, All the pills.
They shoved them down my throat. So that's yesterday's news. In today's news, I met a very nice group of people that call themselves Gate. They are a Brazilian bunch. They might be listening now, actually. They were kind of nice. They stole my compass. I was very upset about that, as I got lost in the woods after they took my compass. But they didn't kill me. So, there's something to be said about that.
I guess that's interesting. I have personally never heard of them before today. But I guess speaking of faction news, last program I believe I mentioned the Peaky Boys, as I refer to them.
Oh yes.
Because they're gone apparently. The war took quite a toll on them, more than even I was expecting. I just thought they'd move, but they did more than that. They've officially disbanded. Most of their members are homeless, and the rest are just staying together in a small group of friends. But I doubt we'll be seeing much of them from now on.
Morale
what are your thoughts on
low. Morale was pretty low last time I checked in with Peaky. But, that's not the first time they've been forced to move. They, I believe, used to cause issues out in the West, and surrendered over there, and then fled to the north, where again
Yeah, it's
they
possible
were
they
brought in with
might get ambitions of reforming their great whatever one day,
yeah.
another gang or something.
I wouldn't call it
But
great, but yes.
yeah, I know. Uh, but it seems that their leader officially decided, like, no, we're done. It's over. I know one of their more prominent terrorist members who were harassing
Oh
us
yes.
has recently gave up even before they disbanded and became a wandering
Yes.
hermit.
That is actually my doing with my supreme leader powers. I channeled his being through me and was able to convince one of their members
Yeah.
to become a homeless man.
Yeah, see, that just shows like what Supreme Leader can do for you. I guess,
Exactly.
especially if any SRM members are currently listening, if you were converted, you made the right choice. You have powers beyond your
They
imagination.
know the power of Supreme Leader.
Like-
They know of his charisma. He makes you do things,
Like
Bombo.
my organs are mostly liquid at this point from all the diseases. It's mostly just liquid,
Fascinating.
and I'm still alive. Who could be responsible for that except Supreme Leader?
Surely not Western medicine.
Certainly not. I mean, despite all the pills they gave us, still got sick multiple times. Yeah.
Oh,
so that
also,
shows what
that
Western
reminds
medicine
me,
could do.
They tried to assassinate you yesterday, Minister Bombo, while you were preaching. Do you remember that? They shot you right in the head.
Again, it was kind of a blur. I thought I just passed out, honestly.
No, they shot you. But because you had the power of Supreme Leader inside your body, you survived. Yes.
Breaker.
Okay. So, yeah.
Sorry.
I think we could put some grout in that dent in your forehead, and you should be fine.
Should be fine. See, that's DPRB medicine. Much better. Much better.
Yes.
Anything else?
I can't think of anything. Nothing new.
I guess.
Oh, no, never mind.
Never mind. Oh, that's.
Never mind.
It's okay, buddy. It's okay. I love you.
I'm sorry.
Come on.
I love you too.
Anyways. I guess DPRB local news. Another successful day out for our local journalist. I'm not sure what he's up to exactly. I caught him in the middle of the night with someone who shall not be named and was severely reprimanded for breaking curfew. But it's all fine now. Nothing came of it. Yeah,
he shot
that's,
me.
I guess, a reminder to all. Don't break curfew. But yeah, I caught him there.
Don't break
I think
curfew.
he caught him in the act. Led me right to him. I have his smell. I could smell him. Yeah.
Is this the great Minister Bombo praising a Western journalist? I never thought I would see the day.
I think what I'm praising isn't a Western journalist. I think it's a formerly Western journalist who's adjusting and accepting the ways of the DPRB. You see, we accept all people as long as they accept Supreme Leader. That's all it takes.
True. This is very true.
All
And then,
it takes.
if you don't accept Supreme Leader, we will burn your village to the ground.
Oh, I mean, yeah, we'll burn your village. We are very unaccepting, and even a little racist sometimes. It gets there. You know how it is.
Oh, wow.
But, I mean, that's just your fault, honestly, if you ask me.
Yeah. Yes. And just to clarify for our listeners out there, we're not, actually racist. The Brenna-Ease is a special race of human beings that live under Supreme Leader, so anyone that is not a native Brennan, we frown upon.
Exactly. You see, in order to be racist, that requires you to be, believe one group of humans is above another. But we know we're above humans already. We're not even humans. That's just how much
Supreme
better we
Leader
are,
is above everyone else. So
yeah, exactly. See, so
yeah,
that's how it is.
Yeah.
I think that's all for news for now. Not much has happened, obviously. This is a pretty new, recent segment, so.
Yeah. I think now we are going to have a special guest calling in. I think he calls himself the Riddle Master.
Although I will have to use the bathroom. 1 second.
Yes. Bombo has to step out, but our next segment is, like I said, a man who calls himself the Riddle Master. I don't think I have met him yet, but I have heard some very interesting stories about this man. So, I'm not sure where he is. He's supposed to either
Did
be meeting
someone
us.
say Riddle
Oh, here
Master?
he is.
I cover
Hello.
my head to protect my identity.
Oh,
I
you
don't
can
know
take
where
a
I am
couple
in the
steps
room right
forward.
now.
You could take a couple steps forward, Mr.
Okay.
Riddlemaster. Come forward. Yeah, okay, a little to your right. Yeah, come a little this way. Yes, yes. Okay, that's good
Am
enough,
I
I'm
at the
sure.
thing?
Yeah. No, not really. You're like, take a couple steps back, Mr. Riddlemaster. Okay, a little to your left now. Do you think this thing will pick him up from there? Why don't you remove the sack very briefly and get yourself into position, and then you can put it back on. I won't look at your face, Mr. Riddlemaster.
Don't look at my face.
Oh no,
Okay.
you. Okay, the sack is back
I
on,
think
I
we're
believe.
good.
Okay, hello, Mr. Riddlemaster. How are you today?
Hello. I'm the Riddle Master, greatest deviant in all of Chernarus.
Oh, that's great. That's lovely. Where do you come from, Mr. Riddlemaster? Where do you reside in Chernarus?
I come from the Riddle Zone, otherwise known as
And
Chicago, but I call it the Riddle Zone.
ah, yes, of course, of course. So yeah, do you have any riddles for us, sir?
Hold on, I'm arranging the riddles in my mind. Give me a
Ah,
second. I should have had
yes,
this
of course.
open before.
Of course. So, while Mr. Riddlemaster is sorting out his brain, I know how confusing that can be. Whenever I'm away from Supreme Leader for too long, I can't think. My mind just shuts down.
A
Much
rich
like that.
person doesn't need it. A poor person has it. And if you eat it, you will die. What is it?
That's a tough one, Mr. Riddlemaster. I need to think about this. But while I think about it, I shall continue talking in a soothing ASMR voice.
I do like your voice. It is very soothing, unlike mine. People say mine is very grating.
It's rather unnerving. I do believe it will haunt my dreams later tonight.
Yeah, that's normal. It doesn't go away even if you solve the riddles, especially the nightmares.
Oh. Good thing I already have PTSD, so it'll just kind of mix in there.
Yeah, that's permanent.
The answer is nothing, apparently. I'm being told by my technical assistant.
Oh, damn. The answer is, I guess, nothing now. Now we know there was no answer because the answer was nothing. I'm the riddle master. I'm very smart, I know.
Yes,
I would give you
truly
a
are a
prize,
genius.
but I forgot to bring one because I care that little about you.
Oh, it's okay. We would just beat you instead as a prize here in the DPRB.
The rungs of
we
a
do.
10-foot ladder attached to a ship are 1 foot apart. Man, this is a math one, huh? If the water is rising at the rate of 1 foot an hour, how long will it take until the water covers the ladder?
I did not understand
Yeah, I
the
kind of
question.
fucked it up a couple times there, didn't I? Okay, one more time. The rungs of a 10-foot ladder attached to a ship are 1 foot apart. If the water is rising at the rate of 1 foot an hour, how long will it take until the water covers the ladder? And don't answer for him this time, cameraman.
Well, I do believe that it would take 10 hours to cover one rung, would it not?
Incorrect answer. I'll give you one more quick chance.
Is confused. I do not know.
Oh,
Wait
I
a
see
sec.
you're
Oh.
stupid.
10 hours, 10 hours, 10 hours.
Incorrect. It will never cover the ladder. As the water rises, so will the ship it's attached to. Dingo.
Oh, very sneaky, Mr. Riddlemaster.
Yeah, see, that's why they call me the Riddle Master, because I do riddles that are very clever and smart. That's what.
Yes.
You're doing the laughter now. Oh man, I swear my accent is infectious, just like my personality. And the nightmares I give you by being the Riddle Master. Oh.
You are making me rather uncomfortable, Mr. Riddlemaster.
I hope so. Little dumpling. Little stupid dumpling who can't riddles.
Well, there's no need for name calling. I am just a hippopotamus, after all. They're not
That is
very
true.
known
You
for
are
being
a sentient
smart.
hippopotamus that walks on two legs. I can't even see you,
Yes.
but it is unnerving.
Yes. Yes, it's not very nice of me being able to walk. I lost all my problem-solving abilities.
Oh, that's sad.
With the riddle master.
Like you, the rest of you, because you're pathetic compared to me, the Riddle Master.
That was just rude.
Any more questions?
Rather unnecessary.
Simpleton.
I would just... Well, would you like to share any more riddles, Mr. Riddlemaster, or would you like to
I
do a
have
little
one more
Q&A?
in me before I get bored of your presence.
Okay, well, let's hear that, and then we'll chat afterwards, okay?
This one is labeled as a challenge riddle in my brain, so this one's even harder than the last one, apparently.
So, your brain...
Which I already know,
wait.
because I already know the riddle by heart, of course. Okay,
Our cameraman fixes his camera. That sounds rather pornographic.
Okay.
Okay, here we go.
Only one color, but not one size. Stuck at the bottom, yet easily flies. Present in sun, but not in rain. Doing no harm, and feeling no pain. What is it?
Is it your shadow?
Oh shit, he got that one instantly. Fuck. Well, I guess you redeemed yourself.
That one was not very difficult, Mr. Riddlemaster. I must say, I do have one question, though. You said your mind was labeling them, quote, challenge riddles. That almost sounds like... I don't want to sound silly here, because in Chernaris, with the internet gone, there's no way you could do this. But it almost sounds like you're looking them up on a website.
What? Impossible! I will kill you in your sleep for this insolence against the Riddle Master, master of all riddles. It's in the name, buddy. I legally changed my name to Riddle Master. It used to be Frank, but that name sounds stupid compared to Riddle Master. Because I'm so good at riddles.
I do apologize for my insolence, oh great
I will eat your tongue before you even know what happens, so you can finally shut up.
I do apologize. I do apologize, Mr. Riddlemaster. Like I said, it was a silly suggestion because obviously in the post-apocalyptic world.
I said shut up. I'm gonna eat your tongue now.
Sir,
I'm gonna do it.
Do not commit begin security. I will remove you from this broadcasting booth.
I'm out of here. I don't know where I'm going, but
we need. Can I get security in here, please? I need a DPRB soldier up in here. Oh my God, he's got a gun. Okay. To all of our listeners, I just executed the Riddle Master. It appears he attempted to pull a handgun on our security officers. Welcome back, Minister Bombo. Well, the Riddle Master tried to assassinate me live on the radio.
Well, that's why you shouldn't mess with a dark being such as him. I knew it was a bad idea bringing him on and his bad riddles.
They were quite terrible.
Terrible. Did he tell you the one about the fucking shadow, that really easy one, and he said it was really hard?
It was atrocious.
What an asshole. Let's all agree, Riddle Master, major asshole.
Yes.
But he will haunt us in our dreams forever now, for he is an immortal being.
Yes, he shall join many other characters in my host of PTSD-induced nightmares.
Horrible nightmares. I better see this in your journals about how traumatized you are.
Oh, don't worry. I think all of the journals have covered my trauma already, but it can only get much worse from here.
What the...